Welcome. We're going to talk about the wallet today in this section. Um, uh, First off, let's go find something where we have a reward we can claim. There we are. There's a reward. It's a small one. It's a 0.028 Steam, but we're going to claim this reward. Show you where things are at now. So rewards says it right there. After that goes away, you can see some of the pricing. We may move that. Let us know if you would always want to see the pricing, or if it's all right if you have to click on rewards to start seeing them. In any case, we've changed things up a little bit. You still have all the transactions down here where you can search, where you can see the rewards. You can see incoming transactions. I sent myself 3,000 Steam from Binance. It's open knowledge to everyone. DTube has sent me some stuff. Monster Cards refunded me something. There's lots of different things in here. There are some transactions that you can do. You can send money to new users or any user. You can also power up your account, meaning some of these Steam coins, Steam tokens, will go to your Steam power. Okay. You can transfer money to savings. Why would you want savings? It doesn't have any percentage increase. What savings can do is it's a 3-day withdrawal period. So if you have money sitting around and you don't want to touch it yourself, or you don't want, let's say, here's an example. If your active key gets compromised, people can take money out of your Steam account, out of here. They can't really take it out of Steam Power, because that takes a long, long time. So you could put your money into savings, which gives it a 3-day cooldown period, right? So that just kind of protects it, right? Maybe it protects it from yourself, or maybe it protects it from someone else. Okay? So savings actually does have a use. So I could put a lot of this money. Am I worried about getting 300 Steam taken from me? I kind of want to have the 300 available for me. Like if I want to buy a big Steam Monsters card, or I want to take this money back into a market. If price all of a sudden spikes, if there's a pump and dump or something, not that I'm going to be an initiator, but I may try to cash out on it. In any case, that gives you a little bit of idea. One of the other huge things that we did is we tried to explain to new users an intuitive way to explain these tokens. And if you have any suggestion about how to slightly, reword this a little bit, take the paragraph, go to SteemPeak and say, hey, this is how I'd rewrite it. Not for you. You're going to rewrite it for a new user. This isn't how it is best explained to you. So go and talk to your friends and family, people that don't know much about it, and say, do you understand this? If I changed a word or two, would you understand it better? And then send us that paragraph. Again, this isn't how it is best explained to you. This is for new users. Maybe you are a new user, and we'd love to know. However, if you're a new user, you probably don't understand the Steam economics perfectly. But, anyways, let's go through this. You can transfer tokens Steam and Steam SBD to other accounts, right? We've talked about this. Send to other accounts. You can also transfer the tokens to financial exchanges. So if you have something like a Binance or a Bittrex, you can send it to those exchanges, where then you can exchange for other tokens and currencies such as Bitcoin or US dollars if it does it. Not too many exchanges will exchange Steam to US dollars, but you can exchange it to Bitcoin and then exchange a Bitcoin for US dollars in different exchanges. Okay, you can also use these tokens to power up the Steam Power. Now, what does Steam Power do? We've given you a list of the 3 things that we know that it does, which is gain more voting power, which if you have seen, we go over here, if you've seen, we now rate things, we talk about them in terms of this STU, which wasn't our acronym. This is an acronym that has existed for a while in the white papers and in the creation of it. We've given you 3 digits now. So right now the potential payout of this is 719, okay, which we've rounded up to 72 here. But you see that we do all 3 digits over on this side, okay? These different votes. So this person, I voted myself. Basically, I like to talk about it in terms of the 3 digits. So I say 306. And then Matt Clark has voted it up 250. This isn't myself. I voted up Peak Monsters, by the way. So I voted up 306. Matt Clark voted it up 250. Variola 32, 30. You know, so that's kind of the way I like looking at things, which is pretty nice. Let's go back to the wallet. Well, let's go to the Peak Monsters wallet. Why not? Okay. So let's go to Peak Monsters. We can see what they've got going on. They got 6 Steam dollars, 12 Steam tokens. Now let's talk about the reward system. This is something that took me months to really understand. Not because it was difficult, because no one was explaining it really well. So we hope in 3 sentences, 1 paragraph, that you can understand how does the reward system works. Well, it takes the Steam token, Steam, and it is inflationary. New tokens are distributed every day. And the inflation amount is 8.66% in 2018, which equates to, I don't know, quite a few new Steam tokens and often Steam dollars, okay? And these new tokens are distributed based on the votes. Well, now, where do the votes come from? From the Steam power, this STU amount. And it's saying, basically, you could go up here and see what is your vote. Well, right now your vote, this vote of this account is 26 out of amount of 27, because my voting power is kind of at 95% as I'm fully charged. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay, anyway, so I get 27, let's call it 27 votes. Now, some people have much larger votes because they've taken currency, these tokens, and have put it into Steam power. Any case, let's backtrack. The reward system says that new tokens are distributed on the votes of the users, okay? When users have more Steam power, it results in a larger vote. So you could even go to the blog here of Peak Monsters, see who's been voting, look at this top person, go to Matt Clark, and see that his vote value is 1,214 STU. That's the way that I like to talk about it right now, because he's done a lot of votes, so it's down to 70%. So he can max out at 1,728, 1,728. Okay? And because this isn't a dollar amount, so we don't say it's $1.72, you know. Its STU is a little bit different. It does have a connection to the Steam currency, and it has a connection to the US dollar. The way that this is calculated does have connection to currencies, but it doesn't represent, you're not giving someone a currency. You're not giving someone a currency. You are not. Nothing comes out of your account. And you're not giving anyone a currency. You're giving them a vote. And based on those votes, the Steam blockchain is figuring out how much this person should get. And in the future, keep an eye down here. We will be showing you what that equates to with an estimated amount of Steam, even what it equates to in US dollars or euros. And keep an eye on that soon. But we should go back to wallet. I think I've covered everything in here. You can still filter incoming transactions, what's been coming in, from who it's been coming in from, who you've sent money to. Obviously, recently, I've sent a lot to Peak Monsters to buy Steam Monster cards, and you can see that that's what's happening, okay? And there you go. If there's any questions, let me know. And if you have any suggestions, too, of things that we should do, If you have any wording changes here, if you think that something should be added per se, perhaps you want to, I don't know. There's plenty of other things, features that even we have in mind, but we want you to go to SteemPeak and suggest them. And if we see similar ones being suggested again and again, go to our Discord. Then we're likely to move those up in the queue because you are our users. You're using these, so we want to hear from you. We'll talk to you soon.